Hey, family. Welcome to Spiritual Awakening Blueprint 101. Those of you that are not followers of mine from TikTok, I actually put this course together for my TikTok family. But if you want to join, there's a link inside my link tree where it says Spiritual Awakening. It's a sign up Spiritual Awakening Blueprint 101. You are welcome to sign up. It's just something we're going to use this platform to do our lectures and to do our discussion forums. But welcome class. I wanted you to want to say thank you for showing up for yourself. Thank you for choosing to move in a direction that may not seem to be normal, or you may not even understand why you're doing it, but something in you wants you to embark on this journey. And I'm glad that I'm here to embark on this journey with you. So before we get started, those of you that have signed up inside of my link tree, you should have received an email with all the details of the class, including the syllabus, the tools, the book list. It also had different, at the bottom it gave you some resources that you can use, like a journal that you can use to assist you while you're doing this course. Let me see if I can open the email. Give me 1 second. It's right here. Sorry about this. I thought I had it pulled up already, but it looks like I didn't pull it up quite. I do. But the email is it's a welcome email, class overview. It tells you what comes next. It gives you important resources, and the interactive activities where we're going to use the post tab on my YouTube page to do our discussion forums every day. Now, there will be no class on weekends because we need some time off, and I don't do weekends. But this class, if you have questions or anything, feel free to put them in the discussion forum on the post tab, and we will discuss it. Then I may go live. It depends on how well this class flow. If there are some topics that we just need to talk about and jump on live and just have a lot of discussion, I'm okay with that. If you're okay with that, I really wanted this to fit in with your life, because this is something that you're going to have to use for the rest of your life, but you're going to tweak it. But it gives you a starting point. We all need something to help us start so we can better integrate our higher self with our 3D self. So I'm excited that I was chosen to do this. So the few things you need to look forward to. Let's get to the syllabus. The first week is the foundation of the spiritual awakening. So this part of the week is introducing you to parts of yourself that you may or may not have been acquainted with. The first day will be the power of the presence and awareness, showing you how to be present and aware of what's going on inside of you and outside of you. Because a lot of time we move so fast and we don't get a chance to be still or understand that it's important to be still, so we can allow ourselves to allow ourselves to tell ourselves what's going on inwardly and outwardly. That's how we end up being on autopilot, because we have a routine. We pick the kids up every day. We go to work every day. We have our favorite things. Like, you have to find a way to change that up. But by doing these lessons every day, you will learn that those parts of yourself that you have not been introduced to or may not have integrated into your life, is very important that you start adding it back to your life so you can become more balanced. Now, on day 2 is be healing and releasing blocks. This will be a very profound day, because I'm going to go in a little deeper of what healing and releasing really is, because this course is only an introduction. Healing and releasing is it's not a one-day action. It's something that happens over time. You have to trigger it for it to be healed. by shining light on it, allowing yourself to see it for what it really is, and giving yourself a chance to grieve what you didn't know and what you gotta let go. So that's day 2. Day 3 is cultivating self-love and compassion. Self-love and compassion is so powerful. I know that we are taught on an everyday basis to love others outside of ourselves, and we are rarely given the opportunity or shown how to love ourselves completely. So I'm going to give on this day, it's showing you that you have to, that's part of you. You have to give yourself the love that you give to other people too. Because if you don't give yourself the love, how could somebody else love you properly if you don't know how to love yourself? So that's day 3. Now we're going to go to day 4, awakening your intuition. Now, this is very important because we all have these days where we may get a little notion to do this or do that. Don't go that route. Don't go to work today. Or maybe you need to go for a walk today. Most of the time, that intuition is blocked for some people, and you may get a little snippet of it every now and then. We want to turn that all the way on. We want to turn it up to the point where your intuition become your best friend. Because when your intuition works, when it's working properly and it's completely balanced, you'll see how much more your life will flow as a ease instead of being hard and you have to second guess and you won't trust it. Because right now a lot of people don't trust their intuition because of the things that have been done outside of them. With you trusting people and people lying to you. It's deep when it comes to intuition. So we're gonna dive into that on day 4. So day 5 is manifesting your higher self. We manifest every day. When you wake up, your thoughts is the key to manifestation. So if your thoughts are not in a good place, your manifestations are not coming in properly. You're manifesting what you're thinking. You're manifesting what you're feeling. So in this exercise, we're going to teach you how to manifest properly. These are the tools that's going to help you kickstart your life off in a different direction. So day 6 is grounding your practice. This is where you're going to take 1 through 5, day 1 through 5, and you're going to put it into a formula that works for you. And when I tell you, when we have stuff tailored to ourselves, it works better because we don't have to second guess. You done sat here and you really done connected with every part of this on every day. So when it comes down to grounding your practice, you'll have a good idea of what works for you and what you want to do for you, because your intuition and your inner self is going to let you know, okay, I need to do this. This is how this made me feel. So this grounded day will allow you to find a little flow. Day 7, deepening your self-love and intuition. So now we're going to go a little deeper. The day 3, we was cultivating self-love and compassion. We're going to go a little deeper on day 7, deepening it, because now you got a little chance to see a little bit of, now you need to understand how deep self-love and intuition works together, because they're not separate. They have to work together, because when you love yourself, your intuition be on point. But when you don't love yourself, you trust other people and you don't trust yourself. So your intuition is going to be off. Okay. So day 8, releasing old patterns and healing. Oh, this is my favorite one, because patterns, that was one of the things I never got a chance to see, that the patterns that I had, because on an everyday basis, I was constantly running and doing my wifely duties, my coworker duties, my student duties, my mother, my daughter, like all these duties I had as a title to other people. This actually helped me release the old patterns and heal, because now I got to see what didn't work for me. Why is it making me feel the way that I'm feeling? Why am I getting the same results when I'm trying to do something different, but something is still not allowing this newness to come in? It's my patterns, what I allow, what I disallow, what I cater to, what I entertain. And then as you seeing these, releasing these old patterns, you gotta heal. You gotta grieve this. You gotta let go. And the hard part is seeing what you have been doing to yourself and releasing and letting go of it. It when I tell you it's gonna shock you, it's gonna shock you, but I'm here with you to support you. Okay, now we're going to day 9, strengthening your intuition. Like I told you, intuition and self-love goes together. And if your intuition is off, everything else is off too. So deepening your intuition, by you doing all these things, you're becoming more with yourself. And now you actually begin to see yourself for who you are and what is really going on with you. Understanding and being able to see the fact that some of the things was never taught to you. Give yourself grace. Give yourself love. Allow yourself to grieve this and to let go of it and welcome in the new version of yourself and the newness and the new knowledge that you're learning about yourself. Now we're going to go to day 10. Healing and forgiveness. Forgive. Because with this healing, you have to forgive. The forgiveness is not for other people. It's for you to fully embrace you for who you are and to let go of the past patterns that you had. Now, this forgiveness, it's gonna hit you a little deep, but you need to learn to give yourself grace and love in this process. Set the intention to be loving off the bat, because there are going to be things that you don't know about yourself. And it may be hard to receive. But don't look at it as, oh my God, I can't believe. No, we didn't know. We have belief systems and traditions and different things that governs our behavior that we have no control over. So, but this right here will help you get gain a process and a newness of where you'll start moving different and moving different and seeing yourself differently and giving yourself what you need, so you won't have to look for these certain things from other people outside of you. So look at this as a moment for you to learn to love yourself in this moment, and for you to fully see yourself for who you are, so you can move forward and change the patterns in your bloodline, in your family, your changing generational curses, breaking generational curses, all these things. You are doing it with yourself first, and then it's going to trickle down. So be gentle, be loving in the process. Don't beat yourself up, because this is not what this is for. It's for you to heal, and as heal and forgive. Day 10, by day 10, stay consistent. You're going to see what you need to see. And then now you're going to want to learn more about yourself, to deepen in your loving and understanding for self, so you can give yourself what you need, because this is going to make you feel so much better and so much lighter. Okay, now we're going to day 11, aligning with your higher self. Your higher self is only the higher version of yourself, which is a version of yourself that's not the present self. So it doesn't matter what version of yourself you align with. Your higher self is your God. It's the God in you. That's just going to get that out right now. We're all gods. We're made in the image. We all gods. And Christ, that's a whole nother subject for another day. But your higher self is the God self of yourself. And you want to align yourself with that version of yourself as much as you can. Now, this is going to take time. I'm going to tell you now, this is not easy. And you have to have the integrity to meet every aspect of yourself. It's going to bring things up that you may not understand. This is why I'm asking you to get journals We'll go down the 2 lists in a minute, but we'll talk about that a little later. But right now, we're going to stay on topic. Day 12, manifestation with purpose. I'm going to teach you how to manifest. You're going to manifest based off of the life that you want to have, not what you're doing now, because we're constantly manifesting. We are always manifesting. This is not something that just happened today or we're learning to do it. You already know how to do it. It's just not working for you right now. It's working against you because you're not putting intention in to make sure that you are manifesting it with how you want to manifest, or manifesting the things that you need and you deserve. Day 13, trust in divine timing. Time isn't real, but the divine timing is real. You have to understand that you can't control anything. And control really it causes resistance to whatever it is that you're looking for, to whatever it is that you are calling in or manifesting. You cannot control the outcome. So you can't tell it when it come in, because when you align with it, it's when it's going to come in. We're not in alignment with a lot of things we ask for. So there's a process that takes place that help you align to where you're supposed to align to for you to tell it into that frequency. That's the easy way to explain it. Because we want everybody wants a big house. Everybody want money. Everybody needs something and wants something. But you don't have those things because you're not in alignment with it. And because those things are on a frequency, a certain frequency, your frequency may not match it right now. So that means you're going to have to release some old stuff to allow new stuff to come in. You can't hold on to the old stuff and continue to rise. It's going to weigh you down. So you got to allow yourself to release it so you can move forward. And then you can rise to that frequency. But we're going to get into it on that day. I'm going to put a lecture out for that one. Day 4, living your full expression. That means being you authentically. No longer hiding behind veils. No longer in denial or what's the word I'm looking for? No longer in denial or living behind veils, and no longer, I can't think of the word I'm looking for. I can't think of the word I'm looking for. You're no longer living in denial. I'm going to put it as that. You are moving forward. And you are now in awareness of who you are, and some things are going on inside, and it's okay. Once this introduction of spirituality, and all spirituality really is you learning who you are and loving you unconditionally. No longer denying the versions of yourself that is embarrassing or you would not want to allow others to see. It's fully embracing your dark, your light, your inner child, every aspect of yourself. Now, this course is going to give you a step in the door to the direction that you want to go. This is a journey. This is not easy, but it's necessary. So we're going to go with, I chose a book that was perfect for this, because this is your first journey. Not your first journey. Since it's your beginning of your journey, or whoever's been doing this for a while, you just want to brush up, whatever. I chose The Alchemist. This book, in the beginning, when I first started my my path to elevating myself and uplifting myself and loving myself unconditionally, that's what I call it. I know spirituality has been used for so many other things, but it's really being a better version of yourself. I read this book. Now, I'm not going to lie, I didn't understand at first, because the version of myself at that point was trying to find answers to how to get out of the situation that she was in, and how to feel love and embrace who she was and where she was going in life. And looking for answers. This book didn't make sense in the beginning. But after I read it, it unlocked a door for me for things to come in for me to align with what I read. It was a door opener for me. Things in life can be door openers and activators. And we call it activations on so many levels. Once you decide to have a choice to experience something, you are given a gift. And that gift is a key to another timeline that's better than the one you in. This book was my key. And I'm truly grateful for this book. Because once y'all read this, you're going to understand that this book, he went on a journey into the unknown. But he was guided all the way. In the end, he was guided all the way. And he ended up where he's supposed to be. That was a part of his destiny. And we're going to embark on this journey like he did. And we're also going to read this book so it can inspire you, give you insight and give you a little hope to continue moving forward. Because, like I said, this journey is a journey. And it is never ending. But it could take you to places that you've never seen before if you allow it. Now, let's dive into, so this was the book of the week. Now, it depends on how fast y'all read this book, because I have 2 books in mind, this one and another one. But if this book takes us a while to read and we want to stay on it for a while, that's fine with me. I will just, these 2 weeks, we'll just use this book as the book for the course. All right. So I also included a book list. This book list is just some books I read. And when I tell you they were very enlightening and they actually sparked other ideas and took me down different rabbit holes to lead me to certain places that was for my journey, this is the same thing for you guys. You could pick some off this list to read or not, but these are great books to get you started on your journey, because this right here is going to make you want to learn more about yourself, and then more about how the technology of the body and the mind and the inner world, the outer world, all these different things work, because now you realize the things that you didn't know about yourself. So now you questioning things that that's going to come up. So these are other keys that can unlock things inside of you. I've also, those of you that have signed up for the subscription, there are links inside of the subscription that lead you to these books where you can purchase them. There's a version for the Kindle digital, and it's also hardbacks or paperbacks. So feel free to go in there and click the links and purchase the books. Now the tools. Let's talk about the tools. Now I put a tool list together because the one thing that I learned about this journey, journaling was a major factor, because, and you're going to go through several journals. So you might as well, for you to really take this serious, get something that you're going to love. Get something that's going to help you want to journal every day. Because in the beginning, I just bought something, but I realized that I didn't love it like that. So I would pick it up, put it down, pick it up, put it down. But when I bought the things that I loved and the journals that spoke to me and the way it looked, I like nice things. So I bought nice journals. It made me want to, I carry that thing with me everywhere I go in a purse. I even bought purses big enough to put them in because I needed to have my journal with me, and it became part of my life, and it still is. I journal. I have so many journals that I have not thrown away, and I don't throw mine away because it's so much stuff in there Some people said burn them, but no, I burn stuff. I write on paper and burn the stuff I want to burn that I want to release. But my journals, I keep those because I get a chance to go back and see where I was. I like to sometimes go back down memory lane, not to stay a while, not to just to see, or either see some insight that I wrote in there, or some tools that I put in there that was given to me from my higher self. This tool list I gave that I put inside the link. I put the link inside of the email. It has a journal, pen, healing crystals, and stones. Okay, let's talk about this. You can pick whatever journal you want, any writing utensil that you want. I also have I put a link in there for stuff that I have in my store that you can purchase. I have some beautiful journals that are handmade that's inside the store. If you're interested, the link is also in the subscription. Once you subscribe, the email that you receive, you'll see them in there. And if not, you can go to my link tree, and this is inside my link tree. But you can use whatever you want that's going to make you want to do this for you. Now, let's talk about crystals, because everybody don't use crystals. Crystals have been given a bad name, and I get it. Some people, you got to understand, duality is in everything. But crystals, for me, I understand crystal as a tool, a technology that was used before our time. And I challenge you to research stuff yourself, because in this world, we're giving good and bad of everything. But we have to choose what path we want to take based off of how we want to program into our being, how we want to program into our programming. So I'm not telling you to take my word for this. I'm asking you to do your research, because crystals, they're crystals. They're rocks, but they are solids. They're alive. And they also have energy that's in them. Just touch them and hold them for a while. You can feel how it interacts with you and how it connects with you. But instead of allowing someone else to give you your opinion and make you believe something, go and research yourself. I put on there as optional. Those of you that use crystals, you understand crystals are amazing. Crystals will aid you in your healing journey. I've used crystals, my whole healing journeys. The crystal called out to me when I walked into the place. And that's how I ended with a crystal. I didn't know nothing about crystals. But because of the connection that they have with you, they know what you need, and it gives you that. They're amazing on so many levels. It allows you to see certain things, especially when you want to elevate out of a vibration that you've been in for a while. Because sometimes we get stuck in our ways, and we need other tools to help us pull us out of what we in. Now, when it comes to affirmation cards and spiritual oracle decks, these are for the spiritual gurus or the people that love tarot cards. They're just a tool. They're just a tool. People demonetize those too. Make them demonic too, and they're really not. It's just paper. And really, the intuition speaks through you from the cards you pull. But a lot of people don't understand that. Use your own discernment. Whatever you want to do, you do. I tailored this course for everybody, because we all one, and we all are on this healing, on this journey together. So you can use those. Those are great tools, especially if you want to make your own with index cards. You could put yes or no. You could put whatever comes to mind, and then it'll help you, aid you on the journey, because sometimes you're going to need hope. Sometimes you're going to need insight, because you may get stuck, because you may not have a person to talk to understand what you got going on. And you may be like me. I came from I'm a pastor's daughter. So I had gifts when I was a kid. I knew my gift was already online. I seen him. My grandfather came to see me. He was dead. He had just died. It was my favorite person in the world. And he came to see me. So I always wanted to know more about myself because a lot of things that I was doing, I wasn't doing, the church wasn't talking about it. So I decided to embark on Know Yvette, Know Thyself, so I could move forward. But yes, that's all I'm saying about that. But we can get more into that in the discussion forums if you want to. When it comes to vision boards, oh my God, vision boards are amazing. I've seen people use vision boards on Pinterest. What's another one? Pinterest. You could do a digital one. You can also do paper. I'm a paper girl. I love to have stuff in my hands. It's something about me doing it with my hand and being creative. It's a connection for me. But vision boards is a very good way for you to call in the life that you want. I used it. I opened my own business, and when I opened my own business, the business I opened up wasn't something that was going on in the area I was in, and was something that wasn't even heard of before I did it. But I ended up making 6 figures in 3 months from this business, and it was on my vision board from that December. Stuff can happen quickly if you consistently with your healing journey, with your vision board, and making sure you do a self-check every day. This course is going to help you pull everything together and give you a foundation, a healthy foundation, so you can build upon it and move forward, because you're going to understand that money has a lot to do with who you are. The way you treat yourself, how you love yourself, is all in your value of you. You can't get the value outside of you if you don't value yourself like that already. I'm going to leave that as that. We'll talk about that on another day. But there's another one. Timer and meditation app. Okay, so when it comes to meditations, there's several ways you can do this. They have YouTube has meditation videos that's already 5 to 6 minutes. I didn't put anything in this. I even have some stuff on my page. You can go look at that. But just do a search on YouTube. You only need, in the morning, if you want to do it in the morning or afternoon, just pick and choose what time you want to do your meditation. It doesn't matter as long as you do it, because that part of yourself needs it need love too. So it needs to reset itself for the day, recalibrate, because we constantly moving and going all day. You don't give yourself time to just sit in stillness, and stillness is needed. So this right here is going to, there are apps too. And when this class started, I will make sure I put a list of meditation apps too, so you guys can have, and maybe do a video so let y'all know what meditation apps that I found. I don't use apps. In the beginning, my mind ran so much and was constantly running. I had to use headphones, and I use YouTube. And you know what? I will make you guys a list. Let me write this down. A list inside of my YouTube, on my YouTube page, of meditations. So it give you an idea of what you can use. Okay. This meditation. Okay. All right. So that's that. We talked about the timer. The YouTube videos will already have a timer, or you can use a timer on your phone. Let's not complicate this. It's so simple. We don't need a whole bunch of stuff. You just need to use what you got. You ain't got to go buy nothing. Just use what you got. Okay. Oh, I do the same thing for relaxing. Number 8 is relaxing playlists and sound therapy too. Oh my God. When I tell you sound therapy is amazing and helps you relax, if you haven't been doing it, try it and see what it does for you. I listen to something every night when I go to bed, and it's playing. I have it. Make sure I get one that's long enough to play until I wake up in the morning, because your dream states is important. Now, in this course, we don't talk much about dream state, but I'm going to create something later on to talk more about that. Dream state is very important. And it helps you relax all the way, because we need to find a way to get stillness, and that helps you. So we're going to use YouTube for that too as well. I put some links inside my YouTube, so you guys can find that. You can also, I put number 9, sacred candle. Okay. You need a safe space. Safe space is needed while you're doing this work. That means those of you that are already sage, has an area where you sit, where you pray, your closet, wherever it is that you feel comfortable, where you can be free and you can hear and you can relax and cannot be bothered, you need to be in this space while you're doing these exercises, because it allows you to be fully aware, allows you to be fully present, and for you to actually see who you are and hear yourself. Candles, I set my area. I normally do this at night. Put my candles out, burn me a candle, light some sage, have my music playing. You can do praise music. You can do binaural beats. I've done it all. Whatever it is to get you in that state of peace, that's what you need for this. Because when you're in peace, it allows you to not control what's coming in and out and reject. It allows it to flow freely. And comfortable clothing. Number 10 is comfortable clothing for yoga or movement. Have comfortable clothing. Be comfortable. I mean, whatever makes you in that state of peace. Get as comfortable as you can, where you can just sit there and be with you and give yourself the time you need. Now, I've also created self-help guides and spiritual books, and I constantly do this as Most High's give me the knowledge and the green light to go and make these journals. I'm making them as they come to me. Now, I have made several already, and you can find them on a link tree. It's called the spiritual help guide, the self-help guides, and the spiritual books. And those are just beginner guides for you to start your journey. It's one for safe space for you. It's another one for safe space for the family. There's another one for shadow work, integration of the shadow. Now, shadow work journal, self-help guide is for the beginners. Now, the integration one is for the gurus, the ones that have been doing the shadow work already, and you want to take it to another level. Now, that guide is in there for you also. And it's one more. I can't remember. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I'm going to look. There is becoming one with self. Now, the becoming one with self will actually help for what you're going through right now. So if you want to do that one while you're doing this, it is a good one to do, because it's really you becoming one with you. And I do recommend it. I'm not going to lie. I recommend that one. And I think I put it inside of the recommendation for books. I think I added it on there. Yeah, I did. I added it on here. I'm recommending that one because it can actually continue yourself on. It can show you how to start so you can make your own. I don't want you to depend on me. I want you to utilize the tools so you can create your tools after that. Now, if you need extra steps, and I'm maybe giving other classes or have other tools that you can be use along the way, get it. Add it to your tool, because you're going to learn to tweak things for you. I'm giving you the baseline, and this is stuff that I use. And when I tell you it's amazing, it is amazing. It's so much more that I hadn't even uploaded yet that I'm just now getting to the point where I can put it up there and share it with the world. Now we got the self-help guides and the spiritual books. I put a list at the bottom of their recommendations, so you'll see that on the tool. And then also we have daily worksheets. Now I've created daily worksheets for each day just to help guide you through this. Those of you that has been doing it for a while, you may not have to use it. Use your journal. But those of you that's just starting, use it so you could see how to do the prompts, and it can help guide you. It's just a extra tool to help guide. That's it. But it's there for you to use. And like I said, if you need me for anything, you can also always either, I wouldn't inbox me on TikTok because I don't trust TikTok. I gotta find somewhere for you guys to message me. I'll let you know. I think you can message me on YouTube. I think you can. If you can, we can do that, or do discussion quorum. The discussion on the post tab. We can do that too. So now that we done talked about the syllabus, we talked about the tool list, we talked about the book list, and we talked about the book of the week. I think I want to make sure I'm not forgetting anything. I think that was it. I think that's it. The class is 14 days. It's free class. Yeah, I think we hit everything. Now, that's all for right now. Let me know if you need anything. The class, like I said, let's do a recap so we'll all be on the same page. So the class starts on February 10th through the 27th. No weekends. We're not doing no weekends. And the book of the week right now is the Alchemist. So we're going to use that book and then see how we go with that. And each day you are to do the worksheets and do your work. I will place a, that's what I didn't talk about. How we going to do this? I will put a posting up under my post tab in YouTube. So go there every day. And then I will also upload videos on YouTube and TikTok because I do it already. So if you have any questions, I will guide you through it and you will know. I think that's it. I want to make sure I got everything. If there's anything else I need to talk about or bring up, I will do another video. I don't mind doing that. But I'm happy that you're deciding to move to the next level, to integrate your higher self into your current status and better that and go to the next level. Healing is a journey. I'm going to keep saying this. Be gentle and kind with yourself. Watch the self-talk. Watch the motivation. You're going to see how much your ego can control a lot. And make sure you document that, record all of that so you can know what to work on next, because this is just the beginning, introducing you to the version of yourself so you can learn to, that's the word I'm looking for. Learn to love all of that and learn to manage it in a way that is beneficial for you. Learn to reprogram it to work for you and not against you. Because like I said before, it affects everything. Your money, manifestation, your life, outcomes, it affects it. But it's okay. This is just the beginning, and I'm honored to be here and be the Lord, be the driver of this course, and we'll get past this. I appreciate y'all coming, and I will talk to y'all soon.